everyone! So today's video is following on from last week's video of what to wear to a festival, because I wanted to share with you what I actually ended up wearing and some of the fun experiences that I had whilst I was at the Isle of Wight Festival. So as expected, when you don't allow yourself enough time to outfit plan, you end up doing a last minute panic buy and purchase a ton of garments online, and then they don't actually end up arriving on time anyway, making it completely pointless exercise. So it's back to the wardrobe where I had to dig real deep to find some pieces out that I haven't worn for absolute years, just because I wanted to restyle them, make them feel a little bit different, and make the best of what I already have. And to be honest with you, when you see some of the photos I'm going to share with you of what I ended up looking like at the end of the night, I don't know why I bothered worrying so much, because I genuinely had so much fun that actually my outfits were the last thing on my mind. So outfit number one for the Friday, I wore this cute little crochet dress, which I've actually had for years. I wore this back to a wedding in Sorrento years ago, and as you can see, it was actually a midi style dress, but I ended up removing some of the length of the crochet to create the mini dress which you see here in the photo. Now, because the sun was already shining when we were sat in the back garden having some drinks before we went up, I wasn't sensible and I didn't take a jacket, and the weather did of course turn. It's typical UK weather. It did turn to absolutely freezing in the evening. So a couple of friends and I decided to raid what we found as a bargain bin, where I actually managed to find this little bargain of a jumper. It's actually a Ralph Lauren one as well. £5 in a bargain bin. Who knew these things existed at a festival? Because I didn't. And then, so pleased with our little find, we also managed to find these rather gorgeous blue shell suit trousers. I mean, talk about retro. Now, obviously, these were not going to make a fashion statement. What they did do is keep us warm. So we took it in turns to wear the trousers, and then they ended up being a scarf for me for the rest of the night. So I saw that as a really good bargain bin find. Moving on to outfit number two for the Saturday, I went with a good old favourite and one you've seen before in many videos from last year's summer season. Is the Zara crochet dress in white. So it's got a cute little puff sleeve detail. Absolutely love this one, and I layered it with this long line denim shirt, which was another one that I found deep in the depths of my wardrobe. I didn't even know I had this still, so it's just a long line. It's really impractical because it's got like splits up the side, so you can't really wear it as a dress. So I just kind of thought add it as a layering piece. And then to finish it off, I added a pair of brown oversized sunglasses, which I can't show you right this moment, and you'll see why in a moment, which all looked great until I went on this ride here, which is one of my all-time favourite rides, by the way. I love this one. I can't even think what it's called. I'm sure it's called the Headbanger. I can see why now. I go on it every single year with my friends. We absolutely love it. But look what it did to my glasses. They actually flew off, landed. I thought, well, I've lost those. The guy handed them to me afterwards and was like, sorry about those. I was like, great. I just look like a pirate for the rest of the day. And then we thought, I know what would be a great idea. Let's go on the waltzer. I'm sure that's what it's called. Anyway, this ride is like an extreme version of teacups. You know, the teacups that go round and round and round at fun fairs? Absolutely hate them. And I'm always telling my boys, you know, don't give in to peer pressure. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. Different story when it comes to me. My friends are like, come on, we've got to go on this ride, you're going to love it. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm going to absolutely hate it. I don't like going round and round and round. So anyway, due to FOMO, of course I end up going on the ride. And it's fair to say, both my husband and I, as expected, were absolutely ruined after that ride. I couldn't stand up straight, I felt sick, which is exactly why I didn't want to go on it in the first place. Definitely a case of too many beers, too much sun, and one awful ride led to us going home at 9:30 p.m, which still wasn't too bad considering we've been there since like 12 o'clock. But I mean, I don't even know where that hoodie came from, by the way. I still to this day do not know where that hoodie came from. And then finally moving on to day three, which was the Sunday, I managed to find an absolute golden oldie out of the wardrobe. And that's this, I guess we can call it retro now. It's a Topshop dress. It is from like, what, 15 years? It's got at least be 15 years old, this dress. Got the rah-rah style at the bottom with the double layer. Got all the little tie detail at the back there. Super cute little dress. Just finished it off with my normal statement little gold necklace that I like to wear. Absolutely loved this outfit. And it was heatwave day as well. So, oh my gosh, was it a hot day. To the point where after watching Green Day in the evening, I said to my husband, I was like, I don't want to look, but I feel like my legs are on fire. Expecting it to be sunburnt maybe. But anyway, he turns around and says, no, they are not looking good, Nicola. They are not looking good. So what you can see here is a very, very unwanted accessory to my outfit in the form of heat rash. Now, I've always suffered from that. Every summer I tend to get a bout of heat rash at the beginning of the summer. I have never in my life had it this bad before. So this ended up spreading all over the lower half of my legs by the end of the evening. It was agony. And then by the Monday morning, my legs had turned to a rather gorgeous shade of purple. It's actually starting to look like a decomposing zombie. So beautiful. But anyway, that has led to being in a lot of pain this week. I've had to have my legs raised. They were swollen. It was, oh yeah, it's not pretty. And it's ended up causing a lot of disruption to my work week, hence why this week's video was 24 hours late. So I do apologize for that, but thank you for bearing with me. But these things happen and my legs are on the mend now and I'm back in high spirits. Now, I won't be sharing any of the links for any of the outfits that you've seen in this video because as I've been saying all the way through, they have literally been bought from the depths of my wardrobe. They're just old pieces that I've bought back out to restyle and make the best of what I had to attend the festival last weekend. And as you've also seen, you can literally show up to a festival and wear absolutely anything. There is every type of outfit you can imagine there, from full-on dress to fancy dress to underdressed to barely anything at all. You can literally go in what you want. The most important thing is to go to anything like that and have an amazing time and have fun with it and create those lifelong memories and experiences as I've just shared with you here. So I have got a lot of funny memories from last weekend, so had the best time, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video, which has been a follow-on of what to wear to a festival. If you have, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And if you've enjoyed this video, why not check out this one here?